What if carrying your cross has nothing to do with the hard things happening to you right now? You've heard it your whole Christian life. Take up your cross, bear your cross, carry your cross daily. And when something painful hits, a loss, a betrayal, a season that won't end, someone says, this must be your cross to bear. So you assume the cross was the hard circumstance, the difficult marriage, the chronic pain, the job that drains you. You assume carrying it meant enduring it, pushing through, surviving it with your faith intact. You've gritted your teeth through it. You've prayed for strength to keep going. You've told yourself that God must be building something through the pain. And sometimes that's true, but the cross keeps feeling heavier, not lighter. And somewhere underneath all of it is a quiet question you haven't said out loud. Is this really what Jesus meant? Here's what most people miss. Jesus didn't say, take up your cross when life gets hard. He said, take it up daily. That one word, daily, changes everything. Because daily means it isn't about the dramatic moments. It isn't about the crisis or the suffering that finds you. It's about the ordinary Tuesday when nobody is watching. The small moment where you want one thing and God is asking for another. The quiet choice, repeated every single day, that most people don't even recognize as the cross at all. This isn't a suffering problem. It's a self problem. The cross isn't what life does to you. It's what you choose to die to every day in the small things before the big things ever arrive. Luke 9:23. Jesus says it plainly. Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross daily and follow me. 3 things in one sentence. Deny yourself, take up the cross, follow, in that order. The cross comes after the denial, which means the cross isn't the painful thing that happens to you. It is the active, daily choice to put yourself down so God can move through you. Not once at salvation, not only in the hard seasons, every day, in the moments that feel too small to matter. That word daily is the one most people skip. And skipping it is why so many Christians feel like they're carrying something they were never meant to carry, because they've been picking up the wrong thing entirely. Here is what carrying your cross actually looks like every day. 1. It looks like the moment you want to react and you don't. Someone says something that deserves a sharp response. You have the words ready. You could win this. And something inside you says, put it down. Not because you were wrong, because you chose something higher than being right. That is the cross. Not dramatic, just a small death in an ordinary moment. 2, it looks like serving when you are already empty. You have nothing left. You are tired in a way that sleep doesn't fix. And someone needs something from you. Not something big, just presence. Just patience, just showing up. And you do it not because you felt like it, but because love is a choice you make when the feeling is completely gone. That is the cross. 3, it looks like surrendering the plan you were holding. You had something mapped out, a timeline, a version of your future that made sense to you. And God is asking you to release it, not because it was bad, but because He has something you can't see yet. And letting go of what you planned costs something real. That quiet release, that is the cross. 4, it looks like staying faithful when no one sees. The prayer nobody knows about. The integrity in the moment that will never be rewarded publicly. The choice you made when you could have gotten away with the other thing and no one would have known. Jesus said daily, and most of the daily is invisible. The cross is often carried in private before it ever shows up in public. 5, it looks like dying to the version of yourself you're most comfortable being. This is the deepest one. The cross isn't just about behavior, it's about identity. Every day God is asking you to release the version of you that wants control, comfort, recognition, ease. Not because those things are evil, because the life He has for you cannot be held at the same time as the tight grip on yourself. You have to open the hand. That opening every single day is what carrying the cross actually looks like. Think of it like this. A cross is not something that falls on you. It is something you pick up. Jesus didn't say the cross will find you. He said take it up, which means there is a moment every day where you have a choice. Set it down and walk your way, or pick it up and follow His. The weight isn't the punishment. The weight is the decision, and the decision is always yours. So here is the one thing. Tomorrow morning, before the day gets loud, ask yourself one question. What is the one thing today where I know God is asking me to choose His way over mine? Name it. Just one thing. That's your cross for today. Pick it up before the moment arrives, so when it does, you've already decided. And if this ever feels too heavy to carry, come back to this video. Watch it again. Everything you need is already here. If this hit home, drop a comment. Tell me what landed. I read everyone. Hit like if this helped, and subscribe if you want more. You belong here. Jesus didn't say the cross would be easy. He said take it up daily, which means every ordinary day is an opportunity to follow Him in the smallest, most real way possible.